wins today.
Certainly is. We move it along to the next battle on the start line, and will be a local man, Nicolas Bertans, to take on Marco Zakouril. Well, the heat indicator favours Marco Zakouril, and we see the talent that young man had in Germany. He went out of competition due to differential failure. He ripped the diff out of the car.
And he's 15 years of age, by the way, so just put that one into your hat. He's 15 years of age, so this is a kid about to go 140k sideways into that first corner, and he's the highest qualifier. Zakouril, though, one of the fastest cars on the grid. Let's see what happens. You can see how scary that initiation is as they throw it in. Zakouril's got a lot of pace, and he's right with NikNak on that first corner. And look at the angle from the youngster as he comes through. It's a perfect run. Zakouril now just trying to get that last dive into that last corner, but he can't seem to catch the Latvian youngster Bertans as they go into that last corner. An amazing run for both, though. Now look at Zakouril right up onto the door as they come across the line. That's what we came here to see, Ian. Boys are throwing down now.
They certainly are, Dave, and incredible stuff there from Nicolas Bertans in that lead position. Marco Zakouril, for me, though, kind of left a lot out there to play for. We look back at the replay, there was a few mistakes. Oh, Bertans comes back into the paddock, so hopefully nothing wrong with that car.
I think it's just gone the wrong way. It's so hard to get kids to do what you want them to do, Ian, you know what I mean? They're always doing their own thing.
Watch Marco Zakouril here, though, makes a big mistake, finds himself in the middle of the circuit, completely sacrifices the outside zone, then almost drives straight as he dives back up onto the side of Nicolas Bertans. BMW as he makes his way around that final outer zone. Good average speed there from Bertans over the whole circuit. That young man been looking faster and faster and faster all day in practice.
I love this slow-mo shot, just the pace and aggression the cars come through this section on. And you can see them just lifting a little bit of dust from those clipping zones. As that is, you know, you're throwing a car at that speed towards a tire bale, essentially, and a massive curve, and you're just on full throttle. It must be an amazing feeling behind the wheel.
Scary.
I would say I wouldn't want to do it, but
no.
I'm sure for them.
Pretty terrifying.
For me, from a third person, it's entertaining. Catch me out there 70 miles an hour sideways in this scary track. And look at that, he's got such confidence for a youngster, 15 years of age, and thumbs up, ready to go. Zakourill's car, though, we know it's super fast. It's going to have to be very aggressive from the off here. Bertans to stay with him. If he doesn't, he's going to lose him. And that BMW 2 Series is one of the fastest on the grid. Zakouril, look at that, already pulling a little bit of gap as they now aggressively go into that first corner. Look at that, shallows up the angle, though. Bertans to stay with them, and he is right with him. Oh, a big mistake in the smoke. He gets back on it, though.
Yeah, he gets back into it. He's going to let that car wash up onto the side of that BMW 2 Series. Through the smoke comes Bertans. He got lost, completely lost, didn't know where he was. Now he transitions back, tries to find a side of Marco Zakouril's BMW. They come into that outer zone. Zakouril looking cool and collected as he comes across the line. Bertans all the way with him, though.
Yeah, I don't know how he held that. He got completely smoked out.
Yeah, look at this. It was a big mistake from Nicolas Bertans, and he got way lost in the smoke. Look, dropped a wheel off the edge of the track. Dive back up on the side again, and then he makes another mistake as they come through here. He gets clouded out again, transitions way too early. You can see him handbraking in the middle of the circuit, just trying to find a side of Marco Zakouril's 2 Series BMW there. Does manage to get back into the fight, does Nicolas Bertans, but I think those mistakes, Dave, are just too much for Bertans.
Yeah, I mean, I would have expected him, home track a little bit. This is where it all goes wrong. Let's see how it affected him here. On the first corner, he's in there, and watch the smoke start to come over the front of the car. He has no idea where he is. It goes in the window.
He has no windows.
He has no windows, so the smoke went in the windows, and he had to go, well, I don't know where I am, and then wait. At that speed,
it does it again. Watch this when it does it again. The car completely fills with smoke, transitions, nowhere, couldn't see a thing.
Yeah, he has to adapt again. So that is something we didn't really think about. It's so warm that you're taking the windows out of the car, but the smoke from the car in front went straight into the window. So
blind, yeah.
Incredible scenes here in Latvia as drivers are now, taking a couple of seconds to figure out at those speeds where they even are on the track. So it is almost blind faith, using the force to get themselves through some of those transitions.
Superhuman forces.
Yes.
That's what they have.
It didn't work out. Let's see if the judges agree. Oh, it's a one more time for one of the judges. It is a one more time, and David goes for Zakouril. So we're going to go back over to raw talent and potential. It was a bit of a messy first battle. Hopefully we'll pick things up here. As you can see, it is Bertans with the advantage from qualifying.
Oh, sorry, yes.
And as I said, but Zakouril with the advantage in terms of experience.
Yes, of course.
So Bertans, he's 15 years of age, by the way, just to drop that in there every time, because it is a ridiculous amount of talent and skill and a very scary thing to do. But let's see if this one will go the distance. Let's see if we'll have a cleaner battle. Here's the last battle of our top 32. Nicolas Bertans and Marco Zakouril. Into that first corner they go. Look at the speeds rising as Bertans throws it in. Wow, onto the grass. Will he hold it? He does hold it. and Zakouril's right there, Ian.
Yeah, he certainly is. Onto the door he goes now. Marco Zakouril starts to lose a little bit of ground as Nicolas Bertens goes very wide, and a brave dive onto the door for Marco Zakouril as he shallows up the angle. He's going to make yet another brave dive onto the door. You can see him lunging towards Bertens as they get into the outer zone. Both cars door to door as they come across the line.
Well, if this top 32 is anything to go by, you cannot take your eyes off the screen for the rest of today, because it's action at every corner. Zakouril, it looked to me like he made a little wobble just behind, but he did have great proximity. Let's check this on the replay. This is scary stuff. One wheel in the dirt, and Bertens just says, you know, I'm going to keep the foot to the floor. He gets away with it and actually helps him get a wide line. Zakouril, you know, not perfect proximity, but this is where Bertens slows up a little bit on the curve. Now watch Zakouril here. Just has a little wobble there, gets a little bit stuck, but he's back on the door again, and this is a really strong finish from both of these drivers as they look exceptionally close to that concrete wall as they come out. Bertens, an average speed of 84 kilometers, and I'll tell you one thing, that is fast around here.
Yeah, I just love how calm that 15-year-old guy is, Nicolas Bertens. Just a little fist bump to the steering wheel to say, we did it. We made it around unscathed.
Look at Bertens when he hits this curve. Look at the back of the car, just absolutely flex up. The suspension absolutely wound up. The bumper bent in from how violent it is. That is a curve and a half right there.
That is a curve and a half.
He goes back down again. Zakouril's on the inside. Look at Zakouril. He's just a lead position. You remember from the first time, Zakouril's got all the pace in the world, and Bertens was making some mistakes to try and stay with him. He's got to come with him right from the off here. Bertens cannot afford Zakouril to get ahead of him. And look at the pace already from Zakouril as they come out, and Bertens has got to stay with him here.
He certainly has as he jumps onto the back bumper. Zakouril absolutely flying as he fires that BMW into the outside zone, but he washes away from it. Bertens transitions through the smoke now once again. Bertens got caught up in the smoke, starts to lose some pace. He's going to be very wide. He loses a huge amount of pace. Oh, and he over-rotates. Nicolas Bertens, did he make contact with a wall, put himself into a spin?
Oh, but look at this.
But Zakouril
does not complete the run. You can hear the engine revving, but there's no power coming out, so is that a double incomplete?
Oh, and he's blown the engine up. Zakouril has blown the engine up. A pile of smoke comes out on the back end
what is happening?
of Zakouril's car.
Is it Zakouril's car is blown up? That was the noise we heard. But
Bertens absolutely gutted. But does he know that it was an incomplete for
Bertens?
Bertens?
Zakouril's back again, but Zakouril's shut down in the last corner.
But so Dave, listen, let's go back to what was said earlier. It was 2 incompletes. So that means, is it judged on 1 run only? Look at this. Look, Bertens makes a whole host of mistakes again. The pace from Zakouril is incredible. Watch how deep Bertens is into the outside zone. You see him spinning in the background. Now watch Marco Zakouril as he gets into this outside zone. No power, nothing. Car dies. And then as he comes across the finish line, slows down massively, and he gets across the finish line, and a whole host of smoke comes out the back of that BMW. Boom, she's done.
Oh,
but that's 2 incompletes. I'm making huge assumptions here.
I was looking in the cockpit, I'm going, which one? Both of them are looking.
Now, can we see it from this slow-mo replay, from this incredible camera?
I think Bertens goes too deep, hits the curb and spins. That's my
I think he touches the wall. He's very deep already. You can't even see his car. Look how deep he is.
I think he's totally overcooked it there. And that's a straight spin. And then Zakouril, though, blows the engine. So both of these guys are sitting there going, this is not a good time. And we don't know who's won. The judges are going to discuss it. Does that come down to the first run? I mean,
do you know what?
We shouldn't even speculate at this point because I'm not sure.
I'm going to speculate, Dave, because, hey, listen,
here you go.
It's a one-off event, and everyone's got a good few months to get over it. I'm going to put it out there and say I think Nicolas Bertens could take the win on this.
And it would be better because I don't think Zakouril has an engine.
Exactly.
Or,
I mean, it makes it better for our entertainment point of view.
Or does Zakouril's car shut off, he restarts it, and then the smoke comes out? I have no idea.
Dave, here we go.
Yeah, who's going through to the top 16? It's going to be